I'm about to take you guys on one of my favorite things in the whole wide world to do. What's up, guys? I'm Will with thewillgrant.com. Alright, I'm about to take you guys on a little trip doing one of my favorite things to do in the whole entire world. And the reason why I love doing this so much is because it just feels really, really good. It makes me feel really good not only physically but mentally as well. I like to do this the most when I'm feeling stressed, overwhelmed, or just after a long week when my body is exhausted and I just feel like I need to recover, refresh, and reset. So the first thing you want to do is choose your ride. So I recommend anything that gets your body moving. So try to avoid driving. If you can go for a walk, a little jog, or maybe even a bike ride, it's highly recommended. And then just go to your nearest park or nature, anything. Anywhere where there's a bunch of trees or a lake or just anything where you can stop and be in nature.
Came up out the womb of man with everything that you demand. You could say I had a plan way before I had a fan. Some would probably call it luck, I just call it being blessed. You ain't never did the work, but you wanna be the best. Lately I could never stress, never better yet. Might have had a thing for you, she know I'm the better bet. I digress, I let it rest, go and get another check. I could always see my future, I bet they could never guess. Guessing they get it, cause look at me now and then look at yourself in the mirror. I know they doubted my thesis, but they doubted Jesus, and right now I'm making it clear. Clearly these people don't know where they going, and lately I feel like the man with the map. I got this shit out the mud, you could give me the word and I'd probably give it right back. Back of the bus I was scraping the change, back in my head I was living a life. Back in my job I was losing the focus and trying to find ways to get back to the mic. All of this working ain't working, I feel like a liar and I cannot lie to my soul. I know the truth universal, so don't let me tell you, I know that a lot of you know. Spilling pieces of a poet, don't you know it, I'm the real thing, yeah.
Alright, so we made it to the park. And I'm pretty confident that most of us live within a 10 to 15 minute walk, jog, or bike ride to some sort of park or something where there's just some trees or some sort of nature. And if not, just try to find the closest thing to it. Oh, my hair's looking crazy. But yeah, so this is our closest park. It's actually pretty beautiful, and it's actually pretty beautiful, and I'm extremely grateful for that. But what I'm gonna do now is find a dope spot that has a nice pretty view, and then I'm gonna do some breathing. So come on with.
And if it don't make $1, then how could it make a real change, baby? Spilling pieces of a poet, don't you know it, I'm the real thing, baby. And if it don't make $1, then how could it make a real change, baby? Ay. Came up out the womb of giant, you a lick and you a client. Now you got so much to say, I was hurting you.
Like I said, this park is absolutely beautiful, but I will be honest, I have seen multiple gators here pretty frequently. So going to step back a few, find my breath, find a little spot, and maybe we might get a little peek of some dope nature going on too. Alright, so I found a really cool spot with some beautiful views, and this is where we usually start a timer for about 15 minutes and begin doing the Wim Hof breathing. We may do 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 5 rounds, or we may do the Wim Hof breathing all the way through the 15 minutes. But sometimes we'll just do 3 rounds and then just the regular meditation for the remainder of the time. And of course, what's gonna be normal is your mind is gonna go here or there, start thinking about what you gotta do later, or start thinking about what happened or what you're gonna say to somebody later. And that's where you just notice that let it go and then come back to your breath. And the more that you can do that, the more you're going to be practicing presence, and the more present you're going to be through your life, which is just going to help you in all different areas of your life. So anyways, this is where we'll start about a 15-minute timer and hit
So
some
you know the
breathing
story,
and,
love. Never thought he'd be a legend. He was always sure he was. You was always naysaying. Some things never change. Spiritually, I never age. Feeling like 11th grade. Junior me, proud of me. Standing tall, towering. Doing things I never do. If I was living cowardly. Sushi roll, sour D. Song 3, hour 3. I don't even go to sleep. Know the Lord empower me. Wake them up, they sound asleep. They gon' hear the sound of me. When the money getting up, truly ain't no down in me. Finally get it, cause look at me now and then looking at me from the picture. They probably thought that I need them or thought that I keep them. They lucky if I even miss them. Thinking that you got me figured, you figured it wrong, but it's okay, I truly forgive you. Lately I ain't got the time to be picking no fights when I'm trying to pick shit from the menu. Spilling pieces of a poet, don't you know it, I'm the real thing, baby. And if it don't make $1, then how could it make a real change, baby?
Yo, so no joke, I just did 2 rounds of Wim Hof breathing, and this alligator has been swimming closer and closer to me with every breath. He's still getting closer to me. So you can see the gator about right there. That's just his head popping out. I swear I feel like he's still coming closer and closer to me. So I'm about to look pretty crazy right now. I'm just going to do some movement work. I'm gonna try to move my body in all different ways that I possibly can and try to just get creative with it to kind of see and move my body in different positions and move my body in, I'm still tripping about that gator, and move my body in different positions. And that is literally the goal, just to try to move and use your body in ways that you normally don't use it before. But I'm definitely going to be facing that way to keep an eye on that gator, because this is nuts.
Spilling pieces of a poet, don't you know it, I'm the real thing, baby. And if it don't make $1, then how could it make a real change, baby?
Alright, it's getting dark, the mosquitoes are coming out. It's time to say goodbye to the gator. Let's start riding home before it gets too dark. And maybe we could stop at that little playground and see if we can get some more movements in. Alright, well, I wanted to stop at the playground, but there was like a whole family and a bunch of kids, and I feel like the last thing they want is some shirtless dude walking around with a camera. So decided to keep going my path on this one. But we heading home, and yeah, I mean, I feel good, like just to get out and get your blood flowing, get some fresh oxygen into your whole entire system. It's gonna do amazing things. It's gonna feel so good just to get out in the fresh air and get into your own environment and get that blood flowing and moving throughout your body, get that fresh oxygen. That's what's gonna just give you that reset, recharge, get rid of all that toxic buildup that's been building up. And that's what's gonna have you feeling at your best, mentally and physically. Trust me, that's what we do. And it's starting to rain. Yeah, I forgot to check my radar. So if you do go outside and you think about playing outside or going for a walk, ride, or bike, whatever, think, oh, the squirrel's right there. Think about checking out the app, My Radar. I mean, it's completely free and it tells you any of the weather that's about to go down. Like literally instant radar. You one click of the button, bada bing, bada boom, you see what nature's trying to do. So you know if you gotta wear a sweater, a rain jacket, or maybe you just gonna stay in today. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, check out my website, www.thewillgrant.com. As we like to say in Florida, later Gator.